Hi, I'm Johanna Kitchell, Orchestra Director at Riverside Junior High in Fishers, Indiana. It can be objectively helpful to teach your string students beginning rhythmic patterns by rote or without any music. String instruments require a lot of physical motion, so it can be overwhelming for your beginning students to read music on the page while coordinating both arm motions at the same time. I find that teaching by rote allows my students to separate these two activities and be more comfortable as a beginner. Additionally, rhythm is bowing in a string instrument. We make our rhythmic changes by using our bow and by having bow changes or different patterns. In the beginning string literature, there are many common patterns that we see. And I have word phrases that help with all of them. One of the most common ones that pops up is pepperoni pizza, which could be 4/8 notes and 2/4 notes, or 4/16 notes and 2/8 notes. Pepperoni pizza. After that, I often teach my students Mississippi is a river, which is 8/8 notes in a row. We also commonly see run, pony, or a quarter note followed by 2/8 notes. My students love that pattern and love seeing how fast they can link multiple ponies. Lastly, there's also apple pie, which is the opposite of run pony. Apple pie, apple pie. As literature gets more complex, dotted rhythms are often introduced. I find that dotted rhythms are frequently paired with an 8th note and followed by 2/4 notes. For that one, I like to use I like ice cream. I like ice cream. My students like that one too, and always beg me to bring in ice cream while we learn that one. You can even use word phrases for more complex dotted rhythms, such as a dotted 8/16 pattern, especially with a crisp articulation. Today, today, today. And if there's a pattern that your students are struggling with, have them come up with any word phrase. Have your students write it down and use it frequently so that they are comfortable with that pattern. I think you'll find that they learn that and internalize that pattern quickly. Always remember that bow usage and bow distribution are incredibly important when teaching rhythmic values. It's important that your students use accurate placement and an accurate amount of bow when working on new rhythmic patterns. Shorter rhythmic patterns might involve a placement closer to the frog and a lesser amount of bow. Longer rhythmic patterns might involve a longer amount of bow or a different placement in the bow. I often have my beginning students have pinstripe markings on their bow to identify different locations in the bow, as well as be able to gauge how much bow to use for different rhythmic patterns. You might also find that students learn these patterns quickly and can read more quickly and effectively once they transfer these rhythmic patterns to the music themselves. If they can identify that block pattern in the music, they'll play it more accurately very quickly.